Alright, take 17 of recording this fucking video, because fuck my life, I guess. Hey guys, it's Rant here, cunt, weed enthusiast, and virgin loser. Now many of you may know my opinions on the very worst of the worst YouTube content. One need only go through a limited number of videos on my channel to discover my opinion on various low quality content subgenres. The subject matter of today's video is a vlogging channel. To see my opinion on the state of vlogging channels on YouTube as it currently stands, go back and watch my video on Mo Vlogs. To sum it up, it's a fucking cesspool of content that should never be exposed to direct sunlight lest it burn to a fucking crisp. And I think the same can be said for the YouTube channel under the Rad's microscope in today's video. Get excited everyone, because today I'm bringing back an old classic, bad channel reviews. Vlog channels on YouTube range in many shapes and sizes, with ones ranging from inbred families to others trying to actively get rid of their families.
You lost it! You lost it! You lost it! Thank you! Thank you, Ryan.
Honestly, with a plethora of incredibly low quality content on this platform, it's pretty hard to choose between a channel that likes to the fuck out of its kids, or channels run by parents who appear to have produced the offspring of Satan himself. After many years of soul searching, I finally reached the end of my journey and discovered the channel I want to bully. I mean, give well-constructed critique on. YouTube. We can talk about this. This video's test subject will be a vlog channel called Noris Nuts. Noris Nuts is a vlogging YouTube channel that follows an Australian family. Now, normally this would be the part of the video where I read their channel description, but, they don't really have one. I assume the name was given to them to imply that this family is just fucking nuts. Funny joke! Anyway, you guys know the drill. Next, let's have a look at their channel art. The channel art of Noris Nuts appears to feature the mother of the family, clearly clinically insane, having recently broken out of a mental asylum, reuniting with the rest of her inbred family. Oh, and it's just so wholesome. In terms of video thumbnails, we have the usual suspects, circles and arrows, and people with looks on their faces like they've just opened up the gates of hell. Or perhaps they're preparing to allow a baby chicken into their mouth. Now listen, Noris Nuts, there's plenty of free O2 available online. It doesn't cost too much. And if you're currently dying from a serious case of lung cancer and can't breathe for that reason in your thumbnails, then I highly recommend it. It's 11 out of 10 rubber ducklings. Looking at the Noris Nuts gaming channel, the YouTube channel art isn't exactly an improvement on the looking for a source of oxygen problem. I mean, seriously, nobody plays video games like this with a look on their face like they're preparing to suck on a lollipop. You thought I was going to say something else, didn't you? Both their channels have 2 million and 6 million subscribers respectively, making you wonder exactly what is happening to the collective IQ of the human race. I have a working theory that the IQ of the human race fluctuates much like the stock market. You see, you have the normal IQ hovering at around -20, but then Noris Nuts comes along and causes a stock market crash. This probably explains the high subscriber count. Alright, that's enough of looking at their channel presentation. Let's go over to their content. This looks like a fucking plane crash. Dad doesn't want a guard dog, but we ask him anyway.
Noris Nuts Fashion. We design this with passion. Noris Nuts Fashion.
Guys, I've been spending the last month and a half trying to decipher this ancient Chinese language spoken in this weird flex of an intro. I feel like one of those test subjects that's been exposed to that SCP that forced them to finish writing a song piece. It just cannot be done. But I am willing to slit my wrists in order to get it done. Because I mean, what if like they're talking about the coordinates to a treasure chest or something?
I think we're going to have to do it now.
What now?
We have to ask Papa.
What are you asking what? For the protection
Yeah.
dog.
Yes, the protection dog. That sounds just as bad as the time I called a train on Unstoppable's live stream a mobile moving device. Nah, actually, you know what? What this family needs is not a protection dog. What it needs is a special needs dog. The other big issue I have with this content is the fact that the camera's field of view is taken up almost entirely by these obnoxious subtitles that make it impossible to see a goddamn thing. Actually, I think I figured out why this video needs subtitles, because that's what the kids need in order to understand them.
Hello? Mario? Hear me, mate?
Gotta come back to base and be interviewed for the job, mate.
Jim, I have no idea what you're talking about, man. Can you get one of the other dispatchers to, like, you know, buzz me back with this message, whatever it is?
I mean, if I wanted to watch a family more inbred than the Lannisters of Game of Thrones scream at the top of their lungs, I'd just watch Dragon Ball Z. I mean, this isn't exactly what I'd consider a suitable replacement. Another impression that I get from this family is that English would appear to be their second language. You know, there probably isn't much point in sitting through this 14-minute long video engineered for ad revenue. I think that if I sat through it any longer, my body would physically start to decompose. So let's just conclude this One Piece saga and see if they got a guard dog. I'm sorry, I mean a special protection four-legged guard unit.
I just said whatever Mum wants to do.
Yeah.
As long as she's thought about it.
Aww, it's like an amalgamation of parasitic autistic organisms. Somebody get the nerve gas before they start multiplying. That was a joke, YouTube. I don't really want to nerve gas them, just letting you know, in case you have any funny ideas down at YouTube HQ there. If you've been a long time viewer of my channel, then you know exactly what I'm talking about. Their latest video on their YouTube channel is called Eating the Recommended Serving Size.
Noris Nuts Fashion. We designed this with
Ah yes, nothing says Norris Nuts fashion quite like zooming in on the chest of an underage girl. Is somebody gonna call the FBI or what? And this video goes for 30 minutes as well, by the way. Who in their right mind could actually sit through one of these fucking videos for 30 minutes straight without physically disintegrating? You've really got to love how these guys handle their cameras. I mean, seriously, they all act like they were all born with pre-programmed Parkinson's disease or something. This is the type of camera work that puts Michael J. Fox to shame. For a moment there, I couldn't tell if I was watching an episode of the Noris Nuts or a scene from the movie Cloverfield.
You would have read the title. The Norris Nuts are only allowed to eat the serving size of each meal, but they don't know that. We'll tell them later.
Great parenting this is. Does anyone else feel like pranking their kids on YouTube? Anyone? Because if you do, I'm calling the police. By the way, this Karen you can clearly tell is the mastermind behind all of this. Kind of like how in Aliens you have the drones that are like the central workforce and are the central focus of the franchise and often die in line of duty for the sake of greater good and will never be missed. Then there's the fucking queen who controls the entire hive, and sadly there's probably more parasitic organisms out there just like the ones leeching off the broken YouTube algorithm here, just lining their pockets with millions of dollars while the rest of us suffer demonetization and community guideline strikes.
go. Okay, let's go. Let's go. Let's go.
Ow, I physically fucking felt that in my soul. It was like a million Fire Sage demons from Dark Souls all entered my chest and exploded and made more of them. What is this world coming to?
Let's go. Let's go. Let's go.
Why are we still here? Just to suffer every night.
Alright, I've physically had enough of this. Yeah, I'm done. I'm done with this fucking video. I can't watch any more of this. Let's watch the Noris Nuts gaming channel. Maybe that might be an improvement. I myself am a gamer, so this might be a significant improvement.
Legends, we stopped playing Among Us because
Well, it's not an improvement! Can I just say, if you actually like the video game Among Us, kill yourself.
Noris Nuts Fashion. We designed this with passion.
No, it's not fashion. We design this with passion. I swear to God, this family has brain damage.
Noris Nuts, we've never actually told the legends why did we stop playing Among Us? Well, you're about to find out.
Because it's a shit game and you never should have been playing it in the first place. Oh yeah, and by the way, their fan base is called the Legends. Maybe I should come up with a nickname for you guys. What should my fan base be called? It should be an easy way to get to 5 million subscribers. I'm thinking I'm gonna call you guys the Special Squad. Alright, now I'm ready to quit my job and become a full-time YouTuber. I must say, watching these guys play Among Us, it's not good, because the problem is, you can't fucking understand a word that they're saying, and it's like JoJo Siwa all over again.
It kind of doesn't really like.
They're also doing this Achievement Hunter style bullshit where they show all their names and all their screens. Something I've got to ask, and I think I probably should have asked this a while ago. Who the fuck are these people? Why hasn't anybody heard of them? And why do they suddenly have 2 million subscribers? Like, I remember back in the day, if you liked a YouTuber and everyone else did, they'd usually just be past 2 million subscribers. Now 1 million subscribers isn't even a fucking milestone anymore, because everyone seems to have just botted their way up there. Oh my god, Rads, are you trying to insinuate that these people may have actually purchased fake subscribers from a website, and that's how they got popular? Yes, I am. View the YouTube comment section and get back to me and tell me with a straight face that that shit's real. Not one negative comment, right? All similar, all identical comments back to back. I mean, I haven't even checked it, I'm only assuming. Actually, I'm gonna go check it right now. Yep, I saw the words I love Among Us about 12 different times. They're buying viewers. Some of you out there may be wondering why I felt the need to bully this YouTube channel. Buying their way up to the top might have something to do with it. I mean, seriously, why hasn't YouTube banned this practice yet? Maybe it might actually restore some dignity to this website. Oh, that's right, because they'd rather remove the dislike button instead of actually fixing genuine issues. But of course, I don't need to tell you guys. I'm practically preaching to the choir here. Of course, this is a Noris Nuts video, so there's gonna be screaming. Lots. And lots. Of screaming. Honestly, it's funny their viewers are wondering why they stopped playing Among Us, and they explain it in a video of them playing Among Us. It's weird. And it turns out the reason was because apparently their audience wasn't enjoying it. Took them 10 minutes to explain it. Can't imagine why that might be. I think at this point there isn't really anything else I could say about the Noris Nutters that hasn't already been said in this video. If my real actual subscribers enjoyed this video, then by all means give it a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel. And yeah, that's going to do it for today's video. I'll see you guys in the next one. Goodbye. Vlog channels on YouTube range in many shapes and sizes, with ones ranging from mid-bred families to ones actively trying to get rid of